Welcome back. I'm some guy you've never heard of, and this is Crusader Kings 3 Angevin Dreams. Let's see. We have things with low durability. My marble scepter I should be able to afford to repair now. Yes, it's worth spending the 75. It gives +1 learning, +2 prowess, and monthly learning lifestyle experience. I mean, I'm not using that last part, but the learning and prowess are definitely worth it. Mighty Stag Hide. Oh, that's that large thing that I found. I don't care about this at all. Rada of Barcelona? Okay, she is of course a daughter of that Fulcrada. She has the title now? Interesting. I wonder how that happened. I wonder why she dislikes me so much. She's at war. Who is she at war with? Countess Algeberger of Urgell. The war against the tyranny of Duchess Fulcrada. Alright, defending against Princess Toda. Adeliz Ortez of Navarra in the Alto Araganian clash against the Duchy of Barcelona. Interesting. Out of curiosity, what could I have a claim to Urgell. Okay. Or what was the other option? Count Guillaume's claims. Oh, he has a claim to the Duchy of Barcelona. Does my daughter-in-law have any claims? And if so, why can't I press them? Or would it, she does, would it fall to my son to be able to press them? Because if I could press her claim, I absolutely would. I believe I was going to hold court. So that is what I shall do now. We'll deal with possible wars after that. Our first time holding court. Hold court. In order to be a successful ruler, I must actually rule on the various dilemmas and situations which arise within my sphere of influence. By officially inviting all of my subjects to travel to my castle and petition me for aid, I will be able to stay informed, sway the balance of power, and visibly show the world that I am in charge. Effects. You will increase your court grandeur. You invite your guests and subjects to petition you for assistance. You might learn of exclusive opportunities. You might be able to influence situations in foreign realms. You might gain additional court grandeur. You might gain or lose opinion, prestige, gold, and more. Hold court will be unavailable for 5 years. Yes, we will hear petitions. Sitting on my throne, I gesture for my guards to open the doors of the hall. A stream of people file in, some lining up in front of my throne, while others move out of the way so they can simply observe the proceedings. After several moments, all movement in the chamber has ceased. All faces turn towards mine expectantly. In front of me I count 3 petitioners lined up in an orderly row, waiting for me to call on them. Of course, there I am on my throne. There's my steward, one of my acclaimed knights, and my lovely wife. Definitely showing her age, but still a very attractive woman. Gesture for the first in line to approach. Richard the Heartbreaker of Aquitaine. Oh, of Aquitaine, that's right. Eudes and Francois are both here. I recognize the next set of petitioners immediately. They are Duke Richard of Aquitaine and Francois de Thérécy, a pair that are well known for their intense rivalry. Worryingly, they are not arguing with each other. No. My lord, begins Duke Richard of Aquitaine, we have to tell you that many in your realm are intensely dissatisfied with the current tax regime. They find it to be unjustifiably extortionate. Richard and Francois, acting as one on this, only indicates to me that the problem is serious. I could try to convince them that they're wrong. I could try to turn them against each other again. I could threaten them. Which would give me more dread. And improve their opinion of me because they're scared? Interesting. Or I can agree and lower taxes, which means domain taxes would be lowered by 10% for 5 years, and I would lose prestige. Perhaps you'd back those words up with steel. I've gained 20 dread. I currently have 38 dread then. Oh, are you, Bernat's son? Duke Garnot, my vassal, strides forward, clearly eager to hear my response to his petition. My liege, Toulouse is among the greatest houses of Aquitaine. Toulousan counsel should always be heard by the king. Excluding your most qualified and prominent followers only serves to sow divisions and mistrust. Well, my friend, I haven't reassessed my council since you took your position, so... So he's asking for guaranteed council rights, basically. I could give it to him and get a weak hook on him, which I could then immediately use to revoke the council rights. But let's see. I hear you have a fine collection. I would get one of his items. There would be a possibility I'd get one of his items in exchange for council rights. Such entitlements demand sacrifices in turn. In which case he will either be angry with me or he will give me a county in exchange for the council rights guaranteed. Or I could go with a forced partition, or in exchange for greater commitments, of course, which would increase his feudal levies. Is it not enough to be a duke? I'll tell you what, though. I'm gonna take a look, and there's a good chance you might be my marshal soon. Two of my vassals are pushing one another and jostling to reach my throne first. Oh, it's my sons. Prince Francois bows before me. My lord, murder is wanton in the city streets throughout the kingdom of Aquitaine. It would be civilizing if we instituted a ban of townspeople bearing arms, at least within city limits. Prince Eudes kicks him out of the way. Safety is each man learning to protect himself. Banning carry of weaponry will castrate the townspeople. Ah, yes. Don't make me make that decision. Excellent. Let me pit my sons against each other. Prowess-wise, they're evenly matched, too. Francois is an analytic craven. And Eudes is a rational atheist. They have this personality summary now. That's pretty cool. Does it actually say what these epithets mean now? Rational atheist. The character is very cynical and is significantly more inclined to ignore faith and politics, accept demands from faith-based factions, and use faith as a tool to further other interests. They are unlikely to care about piety and will almost never support religious authorities. This character is somewhat rational and more likely to avoid tyranny, use counselor tasks to defend themselves, and avoid offensive war opinion. They are generally more likely to do what is objectively best for the situation they're in, such as murdering a tyrannical liege or to cut spending when in debt. Okay, cool. Good to know. Yes, we shall solve this safety debate with violence. Both options have their merits, so a weapons ban is instituted throughout your cities. Prince Francois wins somehow. I thought Francois was the one that wanted to allow people to keep their weapons. Interesting. After the last petitioner departs, various courtiers follow them out of the room, having business to attend elsewhere. Others remain, talking amongst themselves about the recent proceedings. Soon the ceremonial formality of the proceedings has dropped away entirely, with the hum and bustle of normal courtly life taking its place. My business here is done. I think it is time to start eating up Neustria. No, I'm not looking for your culture, I'm looking for the local culture. It is still French. Excellent. Actually, let me take a look here. Can I form my new culture now? I can form a hybrid culture. Yes, form my hybrid culture. Gallo. No, that's not what I'm going to be calling it. I'm not going to be calling it Angevin either, though I've toyed with that idea, because I'd like to hybridize it again with Occitan. So I'm going to go with the Brythonic heritage, because Occitan has that Frankish heritage. That'll allow me to keep Ceremonious and keep our De Ol Volker. And I can take 5 traditions. So we'll take everything except for... Oh no, but it gives that travel speed and travel safety. We'll actually go with all of these, except for Dexterous Fisherman. So we'll take Swords for Hire, Chanson de Geste, Hereditary Hierarchy, Chivalry, and Storytellers. Dexterous Fisherman. Interesting, maybe I will call it Engine. Because it looks like most of my Occitan vassals would, convert to the culture as well. Alright, let's figure out what we're going to call this. I am tempted to call it Angevin. Actually, since it's mostly... Yes. Loire. That's what we shall name it. And we're not going to go with that weird shade of blue. We are going to go with blue, just not that particular shade of blue that it gave me. I wish I could match it to the blue on my crest, but that's okay. The blue of the River Loire. It'll cost me 800 prestige, that is nothing to me right now. So we will form our hybrid culture. The Loire hybridization. Spurred on by the positive relations and increased cultural exchange, the Breton and French peoples have grown increasingly close over the years. Now individuals from these societies have begun to view themselves not as one or the other, but as both, simultaneously. A new Loire culture. French traditions and values form the backbone of this new culture, while various Breton attributes have been adapted and integrated to meet the needs of their new society. With the Lorraine people now looking to me for guidance, it is time to set the stage for our shared future. To a new age, a new era, a new people. Excellent. Ah, I made it a little too close to French's color. That's okay. And we also now have mottes because Britain had mottes. That's pretty cool. What are we working on? Oh, I haven't chose a fascination for this. Let's see. I believe I had been working on mustering grounds when I was in control of French. Now we're actually going to continue with mustering grounds. It's currently set to take about... how long is that? 37 years. So hopefully in the reign of my heir or his heir. Now let me check Occitan here. There's a Frankish heritage, of course. I forgot to mess with the aesthetics and all that stuff. Lame. Interesting. What is our current cultural acceptance? 62%. Excellent. Alright, let's assess our council now. Right, Prince Eudes is currently our marshal and is a better marshal than the other duke that wants the job. And unfortunately, I have no powerful vassals who are even close to being fit to act as my steward. Duke Onso, are you not a powerful vassal? One of my dukes? Ah, you have very little land yourself. Got it. Well, I like the current makeup of my council. Let's see, it still says that titles can... so many titles can be created. No one in my court is fit to be the heir of that accolade, or of that one. I wonder, how much do I need again to create the Empire of Francia? Or just to create an empire, for that matter. Found new empire. At least one of these. I either have to have a realm size of 120, or I have to have 3 kingdoms and a realm size of 80. Alright. What do I need to create the Empire of Francia? I would need 94 counties and 2 kingdom titles. Interesting. Interesting indeed. What does it say I can declare wars on? Count Karl Olafurson. I can't claim on Lissu. Does he have that one? Oh, so he does. He still has 2 pieces of land. Can I not declare war on East Francia, or... I'm pretty sure I have claims out there. See, I need clicking on that to just highlight on the map everything that I have claims to. Worms is in East Francia, is it not? It is. Yeah. I could claim my East Francian territory. I don't know why it doesn't list those as war. Doesn't list East Francia as a war that I could declare. In fact, I should declare that war. I don't want to lose my claims. I also don't want to just have an unconnected county out here. If I had the innovation that would allow me to press all my claims at once, it would be worth it. But I think I'll just have to let those claims fade. Oh, Chyland has become quite powerful. Oh, wait, what happened to... Oh no, he was a vassal there, was he not? Viborg. What happened to Fryrick? No. He died and it was inherited by Jarl Erikr. And he died and now it's held by Jarl Bagseke. Interesting. That's right, I needed to assess my council. I no longer need you to work on... Oh, you're working on domestic affairs. Really should have you work on integrating Brittany, but I know that's not going to happen during my lifetime. This whole point would be to try to stop Brittany from becoming its own kingdom under my other son. You no longer need to promote cultural acceptance. The present in my realm is Loire, Breton, French, Occitan, and Basque. No, I'll leave that up to the, all of the land I hold personally is Loirean. I'll leave that up to its rulers. Instead, I'll have you collect taxes. Youds, you're still working on county control. I'll leave you to it. Alright. Mental break. Dark thoughts. Guilt and shame have been plaguing me of late. All of my sins, my flaws, my failings. These dark thoughts distract me from my responsibilities and keep me awake at night. I feel like I must do something to put an end to this mental anguish. But what could possibly help? Donating to charity will make up for my sins? No. Maybe a couple of drinks will help? No. No, as every time previously. I must be strong and resist these impulses. You know what you could do that would help with your stress? Oh, no you couldn't, it would cost too much. Do I have anyone that I can ransom? No, I do not. None of my prisoners are particularly worth recruiting either. Oh well. Hopefully something will come along to deal with my stress. Greetings, my modest liege. Ermico di Maltrevesi is dear to me. Would you let him go in return for this offer? Yes, I would. There are no feasts or hunts I could join. That would be awesome. Oh? Who did I murder? I don't remember. Wasn't there a little thing that would tell you all the people that you've killed? Education at an end. My ward Judith has come of age, and it is time she left my care. Despite being a chatty child, Judith at times finds it difficult to get along with people. Few at any court would be overly impressed with her grasp of etiquette, but at least she does know how to hold her own in polite company. She became an adequate bargainer. Until we meet again, Judith. My granddaughter, do you have... Are you not betrothed to anyone? Oh, I didn't realize one of my knights was a giant. Interesting. Get on that, youths. Find a match for your daughter. Do I have claims on any of Orleans? The youths, what are you set to inherit? Let's see. The petty kingdom of Aquitaine, the petty kingdom of Anjou. Sorry, the kingdom of Aquitaine, the petty kingdom of Anjou, the duchy of Brittany, and 3 more titles. I wish it would actually tell me what the 3 more titles are. What is Francois set to inherit? The kingdom of Brittany, the county of Rennes, the county of Vannes. And 5 more titles. You'd better not be inheriting Nantes, Anjou, or Saumur. Those are the core territories that need to stay with the primary kingdom. I can actually disinherit you? Oh, I thought I couldn't once you were landed. I will gladly spend all that prestige and everything. Yes, you are disinherited, my son. I am sorry. I cannot have the realm splinter like that. However, oh, that's right. However, I promise I will make it up to you. What would it cost me to create the Duchy of Auvergne? Oh, I already have enough of Orleans in my realm that I could create that duchy. It cost me 212. I have the need for so much gold right now. If only I were a Northman and could raid my neighbors. I look over the battle plans laid out in front of me and take one of the wooden soldiers in hand. As a child, I played with them in my chambers, and now I use those same toys for warfare. King Eudes, my marshal enters the tent. The commanders would like to speak with you. How would you like to be introduced? My marshal is right in his implication. The men ought to know they fight under someone larger than life. Oh, I'm gaining a nickname. That's pretty cool. See, I'd like them to know me for my strategic mind. They shall know me by my resolve. Valiance and courage led me here. Or please call me Eudes. Instead of gaining prestige, I will get no epitaph, and I'll get a tiny bit of piety. No, valiance and courage led me here. I am a valiant knight. I've even won a holy war against a powerful Norse jarl. Valiance and courage have led me here. I am now known as the Valiant. I am King Eudes the Valiant of Aquitaine. What is this? My dear uncle, I eagerly propose to formalize the ties that already bind us together by signing an alliance between our realms. You know what would be really good? Is if instead you, you're part of the Kingdom of Bavaria. If you were independent, I would say swear fealty. But, let's see. Sure, we'll accept. And I could still declare Duke Tariq of... What is this? Oh. Oh. It's Muslim Barcelona. Interesting. Or Mozambique. Interesting. I wonder how that happened. What's going on here in Languedoc? Don't have any reason to declare war on him. Because apparently I cannot actually declare war to take de jure territory of my kingdom. What does that require? No, I'm not looking to start a new Christian faith yet. And use individual de jure duchy casus belli. There we go. Oh, casus belli would allow us to do that for counties. Okay. Oh, there's now a Duchy of Languedoc. That just used to be a giant Barcelona. So I guess this count. Not particularly. How strong is this count? Also not particularly. There isn't a Jeliness that I can... I really wish I could press my granddaughter's... my daughter-in-law's claims. Oh, Menace only has a claim to Carcassonne. Guillaume has a claim to the duchy. I mean, as much as I would like for Aquitaine to be whole, I'm more interested in the West Francian lands that I should hold. How many counties does Francois only have the one county? And they really do need a mechanic where it's like, I will trade you this land in exchange for the land you hold. Like, say, if I were to take all of Neustria, and then be like, look, son, I will give you Neustria, the duchy, everything, but you must give up Auvergne, so that I can give it to someone else, so that I don't have you holding one small tiny piece of land here and a bunch of land up here. I believe they call that border core. However, we're pressing my claims. I will declare war over Avranches. And Alisson. I have an alliance with her, so I can't declare war on her. I also can't offer vassalage. Well, I mean, once I create the duchy, I should be able to. How about this fellow? It has been long enough that I can declare war on him again? Yes, excellent. He has no allies. He's not that strong. I could take Torin, or I could take Rouen. No, I'm not going to include a war with West Francia among this. And yes, I did just declare 5 wars, but I don't want to have to keep raising. I don't want to have to keep raising and releasing my troops when I'm going to have to just keep marching through the same territory anyway. I will raise all of my men here. Oh, my mighty stag hide was destroyed. Oh well. Enemy joins war. Count Giles of Maine. Okay. Good for him. Ursula Salian has a claim on the county of Kaiserslautern. Okay. Good for her. One war done. Now we'll go over to Alisson. And we will make peace with Count Balder Thorisson. Enforce demands. To the vile King Eudes, may wisdom ever elude you. You are a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I will comply with your demands. Signed, Balder Thorisson Trondi. I gain a Francis, I gain fame. I didn't call any of my allies. They didn't gain anything, so there we go. So be it. One war down, 4 more to go. How many titles can my son hold? Oh, he and his brother are allies. That is very good. Judith, I'm inviting you to my court. Your father doesn't seem to be making a marriage for you, and you deserve one. Even if it means I marry you to a peasant and then land him. Let's find you a spouse. Does he hold land? He is the Count of Beaumont. But he's 8. I'm not going to betroth you to an 8-year-old. He has no family. He's hale. He's old. Well, hopefully you will wed and he will sire a child upon you before he dies. A better contract. My son, Prince Yudes, approached me with a modest smile. I would appreciate it if we could renegotiate my contract, my king. Any improvement would of course be met with enthusiasm from my treasury or my lands. I don't want your lands. I currently hold too many myself, and I'm currently in the process of getting more for you. Reduce your feudal taxes? Are you insane, my son? You'll find no deal here, Yudes. What on earth made you think that could happen? Worry about when he inherits. Oh, good, I could finally, the heathen. Interesting. I can finally vassalize her. Well, I have someone I can ransom. That's pretty cool. Arrange betrothal. To the modest King Yudes of Aquitaine, I propose a betrothal between my son Bermudo de Cantabria and your granddaughter Judith de Loire. He's not the heir, though. Garcia of Leon. And he's so young. No, I'm sorry, I'm declining that. Swabian. There's a house Syria. That's interesting. Do we have any courtiers? That would be good. Jean the Craven de la Roche Aymon. Ah, okay, it just was taking for a while here. To the modest King Yields of Aquitaine, I accept your marriage proposal. Your granddaughter Judith and my acquaintance Elfsiege will be joined in holy matrimony. May Saint Brigid bless their union. Excellent. Elfsiege. I am granting you the county of Avranches. Now give me a great-grandchild. Greetings, my sensible liege. I accept your gracious offer of vassalization. My liege. Signed, Countess Eglantine of Bayeux. Excellent. As I add more of Neustria into Aquitaine. But to see how the rest of this turns out, you'll have to tune in next time. That's all for today, folks. Thank you for tuning in. This has been Crusader Kings 3, Angevin Dreams, and I am some guy you've never heard of. Unless, of course, you have.